Hello everybody, my name is whimreaper and welcome to my channel, and today I have for you Sims 4 CC for children and toddlers. Now I personally like Max's Match CC, I just prefer it, so that's what this is going to be. If you're looking for Alpha CC, there's some things here that you might like, but I would recommend you go check out a different video if that's what you're expecting. But basically, I've figured that I haven't really seen a video like this, and I think there's not enough stuff in the game for kids as it is, and it's even really difficult to find CC for kids because it's just not as in demand, I'm pretty sure. Like, people are mostly looking for adult female CC for the most part, so I thought I would share what I have found so that you guys can add some CC for your kids, so you can get some more variability in their hairstyles and in their clothing a little bit more. And then if you don't have all the packs also, that's really going to help add diversity. But we have Jayla here. I'm going to be showing you CC mostly for girls. There's really not that much out there for boys, but I'm going to be showing you Jayla first, then we will go on to Neal, I think, and then we'll move on to the toddlers. But this is Jayla. I gave her heterochromia. This is not a mod specific to Sims. I don't think I'm gonna link this in the video description, but if you go over onto my Tumblr, you will find it there. Basically, it's just a little skin detail that gives her two different color eyes. So that, just in case, I'm just gonna address that right off the bat, that is not specific to children, but you can find that on my Tumblr if you want. So I'm going to start with the hair for this outfit. This is the Pleasant Hair by Peachibloom. I really like this hair. I think it's really nice. It's also available for toddlers, and I'll show it on our toddler girl when we get there. But it's really well made. It's a little bit shiny for my taste, but it is really pretty and really cute, and definitely not like a style that we have in the game, or at least as far as I am aware, because I don't have all the packs, just a disclaimer. And then the only other CC in this outfit is this shirt, which is called the Pocket Shirt for Kids by, I don't know how to pronounce this, but I think it's Sarje77. Everything will be in the description if I can find it. If I can't find it, it will be on my Tumblr, hopefully. Just let me know if you can't find something, but this definitely will be there. This comes in a whole bunch of swatches, and the pocket is not always the same on all of them. Like this one, you have a little hedgehog, a little dog. There's this one, which the boy is wearing with Spider-Man and Batman even, but they're mostly animals. The pig is really cute, and then there's a sunshine one, but that is basically all the, well, not all the variables, but there are a lot of variables on this shirt. Then for outfit number 2, we have some more hair and a dress. So this hair is the Midswept Kids Hair by, again, I don't know how to pronounce these, I'm just gonna try, Berkshire, I think. And this is, yeah, obviously just a short, swept to the side haircut. It's really, really well made. I love it. It looks kind of Asian to me, so I think this would work really well on an Asian girl or boy. It is a unisex haircut, and yeah, I just love it. So I have had this in my game actually for a long time. And then this is something I more recently added, this dress. This is called the Little Lady Dress, and it is by Kedlu, I think, and it comes in a whole bunch of swatches as well. So there's different colored tops and bottoms, and then there's also this black version and this white version. But I think this polka dot one is really fun and really adorable for a little lady. Anyway, I will go on to athletic wear. And for the athletic wear, the hair and the top are the CC. So this top is the Hannah top. I actually forgot to write down who this one is by, but again, it will be in the description. And it comes in quite a few swatches, I'm pretty sure. I kind of skimmed over it because a lot of these are a little too alpha for me, so if you stayed, because I said some stuff would be kind of alpha, this is kind of what I'm talking about, is the stripy ones. But then it also has these really cute prints. this alien and unicorn, and it has Simlish prints, which I really appreciate. I don't like English in my game, and I know a lot of other people are the same way. So it's really nice to see when CC creators go just like a little bit of extra care to put actual Simlish on their shirts. So that one's really nice. And then this hair is part of a set that is on my Tumblr. You probably, if you're like go on my Tumblr ever, which I doubt you do, but if you do, you've probably already seen this for a long time. I've had it forever. It's part of a set, and in the set it doesn't tell you which hair is called what. So I'm just gonna call this the naevysims hair number 1. So there's gonna be a lot of hairs by this creator, and this is one of them. I really love this creator's work. I love how the waves are in this hair, how it's tucked behind the ear. It's really cute. But yeah, we're gonna have quite a few of unnamed hairs because they're from that set, just to let you know. So that is this outfit basically. And then for these pajamas, okay, so the problem with these pajamas is I had saved them to my Pinterest because I don't think that they're on Tumblr, but I was just gonna put the direct link in the description, but I can't find it. So I wanted to show them anyway because they are out there, and I will at least try to find out what they're called for you guys. There's so many swatches. I love them. They're adorable and they're just perfect for kids, but I may not be able to find the source of this for you guys, but I wanted to show them briefly anyway. I just won't talk about them that much. But it is a two-piece set, this top and these bottoms, and they have matching swatches for like every different kind of pattern, but you can kind of mix and match them obviously if you want to. And I love these patterns. I think they're Maxis match, but they're more complicated than what you would normally see from EA. So I really like this. And then this hair, did I already talk about the hair? I'm sorry, I'm kind of losing my mind a little bit. Okay, this hair is the naevysims hair number 2. So this is part of that set again. It's over the other ear and it is longer. I thought it was the same hair for a second, but mirrored, but no, it is longer as well. So there's that one. And now when we move to party wear, we have some completely new stuff. This hair here, I absolutely adore it. It's also converted from an adult version, so if you find this version, you might get a link back to the original adult one, which is really nice because then when your kid ages up, they can have the same hairstyle if you want, and then it kind of helps you to identify with your sim more as they age up. But this is called the Aurora hair, and it's by Sultry, and it's really pretty. I love the little detail of the curly side fringe and just like nice lazy bun in the back, and it's very long. But this outfit right here is by, oh, I don't have who this is by either. I'm so sorry guys, but this is called the Vigo outfit. And there's a whole bunch of different swatches for these ones. They have like a graphic tee underneath, again in Simlish, which is super nice. And just a whole bunch of different colors and patterns. So depending on what your sim is like even this one's more dainty. There's some more like hardcore versions like this, but depending what your little sim would want to wear, you have a lot of different options here, and it is very well made. I love it. I just got it in my game and I was kind of concerned that it wouldn't be as good as it looked in the picture, but I think it is just as good as it looks in the picture online, as you can see here. So that is outfit number 5, and now we're on to number 6, which is swimwear. And this swimsuit is like the very first Kids CC I ever downloaded. It's called the Frilly Fun Bathing Suit, and it's by Cupid Juice CC. So that one's really nice. It comes in a bunch of colors, but basically this solid one here is just solid, and then if it has white underneath, it's a polka dot version of that color. So it's fairly self-explanatory, but I really like them, and it's really well made. I just think it's super cute, and it's not like any of the other swimsuits, as you can see. And then the hair is a adult conversion again, I'm pretty sure, but it is called the Rachel hair, and it is by Cow Versions. So This one looks a lot like the Strangerville double braid hair as well, so since that isn't available for kids, it's really fun that someone put this in a CC version for kids. Again, so that they can age up with the same hair, or just because, like, we need more variability for kids in The Sims 4, basically. And then the next hot weather outfit is this one. It has this really simple t-shirt dress. It's a little short for my taste for a kid, but I think this would work better as pajamas. But anyhow, the dress is called the Contempo Shift dress, and that's by Kedlu as well. It has a lot of swatches, some plain ones, some more patterned ones. Again, these are a little alpha for me personally, but the ones that are like bigger or just plain, they work pretty well as far as match goes. Like, this pattern isn't that distracting, but some of them, like this one, I think are a little bit much for The Sims. But that's just my personal opinion. Maybe you like alpha styled things. And then this hair is by naevysims. Again, this one does have a name. It is called the or no, sorry, this is, I got this mixed up because I thought this was by someone else. So this is just going to be unnamed hair number 3, I guess. So I'm sorry about that, you guys. I got this one mixed up with a different hair I thought I had downloaded. But yeah, it's another naevysims one. I really love it. I used it recently in my 100 baby challenge on our little girl Carlotta, and I think it's just adorable. Has a lot of volume to it, and it looks good in basically all the colors. Like, I mean, all these hairs do. It's just, it's easier to see in blonde, I think, or a lighter color, so that's why I've kept her hair light. And then this winter outfit is definitely a little bit alpha, definitely a little out there. It is a adaptation from a World of Warcraft game, so it is not gonna be everyone's taste. I like fantasy stuff, so I thought, hey, maybe I'll add it, maybe I'll do some sort of fantasy video at some point. At the very least, I'll show it off if I'm not gonna keep it in my game. But it is called the, I think it's Cool Tyran winter coat, and I again forgot to put the creator, so sorry about that. But I think it's really nice. It is a little bit choppy, but if you are wanting period accurate children's clothes, let me tell you that is not an easy thing to find. Because I've tried, and it is not fun. But basically, this would work really well if you want to set your thing in a medieval time, maybe even Victorian. Like, it's not that style, but it's closer than anything we have in the game, so it's a little bit fun. And then for her hair, this is a naevysims unnamed hair number 4, and it's just got this really cute little top knot, bangs, and obviously just this really voluminous hair again, which I think that's a trend with her, or his, I don't know, designs. So yeah, I just really like the style though, and I think that this creator has a lot of hairs if you want to check them out on your own as well. I just put like my favorites basically in this video. So that is Jayla. She definitely is going to be the bulk of the video, so if you're like, oh my gosh, you're taking forever, just don't worry about it. The other Sims have way less CC on them because, like I said, child, girl Sims out of these 4 categories have the most CC options for Maxis Match anyway. So we're going to move on to Neal, which is our boy child. He, again, has the same t-shirt that I showed before, so I'm not going to really go into that. But it's a pocket shirt for kids, just to remind you. And he has this beautiful hair. I absolutely love this hair. And it is by Stephanie Sims. It's called the Sean hair. And I think it makes the boys look so handsome. Like, from all of the hairs that we are just given, like, this is sort of similar. But, like, compared to this, it's nothing. I think this one just makes... it just looks so handsome, and I'm pretty sure that you can get this for like male adults as well, but when I tried to download that hair, it just glitched for me for some reason, so be aware that maybe the adult version doesn't work anymore, but the kids one certainly does, and I love it. And then we only have one more outfit actually for Neal, because like I said, there's not that much CC for boys, but we have this outfit, and it is the same pajamas that we had on our sim, what's her name again? Jayla. And again, I will find the link if I can. If I can't, I'm very sorry. But yeah, basically these pajamas are really nice, and I hope I can find them for you guys. And he also has the mid-swept hair that was on Jayla and her formal outfit, but you can see here that it also works perfectly fine on boy sims. I just wanted to show it in a, well, also in a darker color, but just what it looks like just on Neal. So that basically does it for Neal, unfortunately, and we're gonna move on to Carina next, who's probably has the second most items on her. It's mostly hairs because it's so hard to find toddler clothes that aren't alpha. I don't know why, but it just seems like all the toddler clothes I was finding had English writing on it, and I just cannot abide, and I wasn't gonna put it in the video, and I'm sorry if you guys wanted that, but it's easy to find, so at least there's that. So for Carina, we have her in this cutie flower dress by Colorful Plumbobs. This one gets a bit alpha in some of the patterns, but I find that some of the bigger prints, they're not too bad, and like, yeah, like this one's quite alpha, but for the most part, I think there are a lot of swatches that work really, really well regardless of what style you prefer. So I definitely recommend this dress, it's adorable. And then the hair that she has is called the Lily hair, yeah. And this is by naevysims as well. You can tell that this creator does a lot of toddler and child hair, so very good. The only complaint I have about this hair is that it sticks out like a lot over top of their chest, but that's probably just to account for how much weight they have on them. I'm not in full cast mode, so I can't play with a slider, but I'm assuming if your toddler's a little bit chubbier, then this hair would just be perfectly over their body, so it probably just is preventing clipping. But other than that, this hair is gorgeous. I think it's adorable, and it is definitely something I'm gonna have in my game for as long as it doesn't break, basically. Okay, and then we'll move on to formal. So for formal, I don't have any clothes. I think I actually don't have any clothes, period. So we're just going to be looking at toddler hairs now. But this is the Trisha Tress's hair by Peachibloom. This is also available for children, and when I link it in the description, I think it has both the child and toddler version attached. So that's really cool. But yeah, I'm just showing it on Carina here because I didn't have enough slots in Jayla, and also just, yeah, didn't want to show the same things too much. So yeah, I really like this hair. I think the texture is a bit jumbled, but I think in a darker color it works really, really nicely. It's just she's a redhead, so it looks a little bit strange. It's just a bit too curly for a redhead, maybe. I don't know. And then for her sleepwear, we have this beautiful hair by naevysims, and this one is called Bangin' Bangs, which is kind of funny, but I really enjoy this one. This one is also for children as well. I think this one, when it's listed, it might only be toddler, but I think it would be really easy to find the child version from wherever this one is posted. So it should be easy to get both versions of this hair if you like it. I personally love it. I love the sheen on it. I think that the texture is done super well, and I actually have like no complaints with this at all. And then we'll move on to party wear. And for this one, oh, we do have a new piece of clothing. Okay. But these are the curly pigtails. They are by naevysims as well. Surprise, surprise. There is a version you can get with bows, but I just don't like to add too much CC to my game, like extraneous stuff. And I think it looks fine without the bows, just as long as you don't look too closely at it, and I love it so much. It works really well with hats. I don't have any CC hats, but yeah, if you put like a little bucket hat on, just adorable. And I used this combination kind of for one of my sims in the 100 Baby Challenge again. but yeah, that's a really good hair, really good quality, and it does come with bows if you want that. And then for her dress, this is called the Wednesday dress. I don't know how to pronounce the username as usual, but look how many colors it is. It's so many, but I think how you pronounce the username is Avera? It could be like Aviera, I don't know. I'm sorry if you're watching this video and you're like, hey, that's my CC, and then I'm completely mispronouncing your name, but I am trying, trust me. This comes in so many colors. Like, I don't think that there's a way you could download this dress and be like dissatisfied with what colors it has. It has black, it has white, it has everything in between. Even like some brown colors in here, not that many, but mostly like every color of the rainbow, which is really nice for a toddler because usually you want, like, they like to dress in bright clothes. Like, that's just what toddlers do. But I love this dress and I just think it's really well made, very Max's match, and very just minimal and plain, so that one is really good. So for the swimwear category, I put on this hair, which is called the Bobby hair, and it is by Peachibloom. It is really nice, but I think this is intended for kids because this one was in a kid's version as well, and I'm almost certain that it works better for children than it does for toddlers because you can see here that there's this little glitchy area on the hairline, and in the back the braids just kind of look a little bit choppy, and on the kids version I don't think it does that. I'm not gonna double check just because I don't want the video to be too long, but for the most part it is good anyway. Like, if you go from a distance you can't even notice it, and I think in a darker color it would be even less noticeable. Yeah, like there's just like a tiny bit of a line here, but other than that it's basically just on point, and I really like it because of how unique it is. And there's nothing like it in The Sims. I don't really know if these are like curls or like kind of tangled or what, but I actually really enjoy it. It's just different. And for hot weather, we have this Ellie hair, and this is by naevysims. I really like the way this one is toned. You can see that again, like there's a lot of different like colored strands everywhere. I think that's for basically all the colors. It's just super well made. It looks really defined in its colors and just in its style. It has this cute little bun in the back and fringe, and just like is a really nice length. And I just adore this hair. I use it all the time. And then lastly, for this toddler girl category, we have the pleasant hair again, which I showed for kids. So this kind of shows you how things cross over between toddlers and children. For the most part it's good, but you can see there's little things that here and there that seem to not adjust very well, so that's probably accounting for the problems in this hair here. But you can see this one is really well done for both toddlers and for children, so I really recommend you download both of those if you like this hairstyle. And then last but not least, we have Michael Owen, who only gets to model hairstyles because I could not find, for the life of me, boy toddler CC that was not alpha. So we're just gonna have hairs for this one, but hopefully you're mostly interested in the hairs, or hopefully like you can find things on your own. I just could not for the life of me do it. I am so sorry. But again, we have the Sean hair here. You saw this on Neal, but in a darker color, and it works just as well for toddlers as it does for kids, I think. This one is really well made and really well converted between the ages, so again, it's really good if you want your Sims to age up consistently with the same hairstyle, and it's just a good addition to your game in general, I think. And then we have one final hairstyle. It's this one. It's called the Memphis hair, and this is by naevysims. And I think this one is really, really well made. It looks really handsome, really good for a little boy toddler, and yeah, I just really, really like it. So that's all I have for CC. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the CC. Please do like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. That really helps me out, and like just helps me to know whether you enjoyed it. Also, please do let me know if you want me to do an adult CC haul or something like that. I just wanted to do a kids one because I hadn't seen anyone else do one before, and I just find it's so tough to find kids CC, so I wanted to put a resource out there for anyone else who might be looking for it. So with that, I'm gonna end the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye!